One thing we've tried to do over the last few months is improve the look and the overall aesthetics of our packaging that we're shipping out from our online store. In that, we've hired a designer to design some logos and things like that because I suck at it and I want to be able to do that better. And I think that's one thing in growing a business is when you start looking at how other businesses are doing things, how to attract more customers, how to make your product stand out. I think that's one of the things that I have neglected and am now starting to look at. You know, I like to read business books. Maybe you don't know, but I like to read business books and think about that kind of stuff. Marketing Made Simple is a really good book to read if you want to go check that out. I got these from Sticker Mule. I haven't seen them yet. I just designed them on the website. And if you're interested, I'll put a link in the description to where you can get some too. But check this out. So these are poly mailers, and so when we get small orders of board butter, in other words, I could put probably 6 or 8 in this package like this. This will just kind of give it a little something extra. So I'll also drop a link to who designed these for me, Mr. Brett Ferris. He designed our logo, and then he also did this wanted poster. So good it should be outlawed, and then our board butter's on there. That's kind of a branding thing. We want to get branding on this stuff just to make it more recognizable and more appealing. And Miss 731 come up with these survival kits. There's several things in there, you know, just little niceties and kind of a way to make people smile. The original idea was to have this on a box and to ship out a cardboard box that was a little bit nicer than a poly mailer. We were trying to decide on which box to get. A box for 2 of these or 1 of these, or a box where you can fit 6 or 8. So you start getting into multiples, and those things are very expensive. You're talking $3 and something per box. It's not feasible at this point. These poly mailers are fairly inexpensive. They still look really cool. I can put the shipping label on the back, and these will be wrapped in bubble wrap, so they'll be protected in transport. And I think this will be kind of a cool thing to show up at your door. That's one thing when we're trying to grow the business. We want to make it look more professional and be more professional just in packaging and the way we present our products. I think it's important as we try to progress and try to grow the business that way, that we try to always be innovating and trying to find new ways to appeal to customers. With the branding thing, you probably noticing if you follow the other channel, the background of videos looks different because I purposely set this up. I know it still kind of looks a little messy down here. I mean, I work in here, so I don't want it to look like too pristine, but I did set this up to make it look a little better. And it's not that I'm abandoning a core audience or leaving anybody behind, but at the same time, as I progress and learn more, I like to make it look better. I think the visual appeal to the background of a channel or the background of products, or when you're trying to sell things, I think that matters, especially when you're dealing with brands. I've said it before, and I'll say it again, that my goal is to be the biggest DIY and woodworking channel on YouTube. I think we all should have big dreams, and I hope you laugh at that dream, because if you're not laughing at your dreams, they're not big enough. That's just one of the goals, and to reach that goal, I see a vision of this type stuff. We added a background in here. We've actually got more of those to go on this wall so that when we're on a live stream, all of that's covered, and it's all part of the branding message, a more professional looking background, a more professional looking video production and setup. The reason I said that matters when you're dealing with brands is because when you reach out to a big brand, a big name brand especially, when they look at your video content, and they will if you're talking to them, they're going to go look at it, and if it looks unprofessional, a lot of times they don't want their products in those videos. And so that's one of the things that I have tried over the last few months or a year. And if you'll go back and watch the other channel, you'll see the progression of the backgrounds, the video quality. I invested in a higher end video camera, a higher end lens. On the other channel, I've gotten accused of leaving people behind or forgetting about people. It's absolutely not the intention. The intention is to level up so that I can have more reach and be able to reach more people, which is the goal of the other channel, and help people. And the only way to do that, in my opinion, is to level up a little bit here and there, and it's a progression over time. You can go back and watch the channel over 5 years, and you can see where I started with nothing, and then slowly over time progressed, and as I was able to purchase new equipment and better equipment, and it's no different now. So it's just kind of the thing. I don't want people to get stuck on the fact that there's a Festool or a higher end camera, or the background's different. There's reasons for that, and I think a lot of people miss that because they're not in the field of trying to produce content and to compete in content, because it's a competition for clicks. And so if people know that you're producing good content, that you have their best intentions at heart, and that you want to produce quality content that they can actually sit and watch and enjoy without any distractions, or it looks more professional, or the brand message is better, then I think that's something that I should strive to do. I should strive to make better content, to compete with others, but more importantly, to bring better content to the viewer and for them to get value out of what I'm producing. And I like to be able to do that for you guys. Thank you for watching. Click that box so you can watch the next video, but before you do that, hit the subscribe button. It's only gonna take you like a half second. Hit it. It's not gonna sting or nothing. Just click it and you're good, and you're in this channel, and we'll be creating some cool content coming up.